Hey, welcome back, YouTube. Silent E TCG here. We're back again with the last deck, last leader for the deck profile OP-15, and we finally made Green Black Brook. Definitely an interesting leader. I got a friend who plays him mainly, so he does a lot better than me. He actually won. Came in first place with his Brook, so definitely was great to see. A very unique leader you don't see like that. But what he does is, under the rules of the game, normally if your deck reaches zero, if you deck out, you lose right then and there. But instead of losing, you just lose at the end of the turn. Instead of losing right then and there, you actually lose at the end of your turn. So no matter what, if you come zero, you're gonna lose. So other than that, you will deck out, or you will get close to decking out, and your whole goal is to kind of mill out anyway. So you'll get a lot of effects that way and whatnot. Even if you put cards back in the deck, you still will lose because your deck did touch zero. But other than that, Adamant Main will return trash 4 cards. If you have zero, set one of your characters is active. So once you do become zero, your arrested character gets untapped and you can do a final attack, especially if you put all the Dawn on and just, go ham, swing lethal. And there are effects that also untap, so we'll get to it shortly. I got the leader, probably the best one in here art wise. Just had the whole crew in here, like as they're recruiting Brook and all that. So a great alt for sure. I'm a big fan. It's a whole straw hat. So hey, got my vote. So y'all let me know if y'all like it or not. Out of all the leaders, who's the best one? And Nell's also pretty good too, and Yellow Luffy of course. But y'all let me know. Leave that down in the comments below as well. Before we do get started, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below. Let me know how you feel about the deck, the build. I know it's not too strong and powerful like Lucy and Nell and Luffy, but it's still good. Definitely can work and sneak up on people if they're not ready. So starting off, we got the Green Nami, top 5 searcher for your Straw Hat. I think the whole deck is practically Straw Hat, so it shouldn't whiff at all. We do have the 1-drop Sanji, 2k counter. On play, since you are a Straw Hat leader, you will trash 5. So like I said, it helps you trash up, get you down to 0 quickly. And if you need cards out the grave, you can definitely pull them out with other effects too, which we'll get to shortly. Next up is Spoil, another 2k counter. On play, he trashes 3. You can trash him. If you have 15 or more in trash, give Arrested Dawn to a leader character. So just, he don't really need a Dawn to do nothing, but you can just use it to power up, somebody. Next is Zoro. He's a blocker, 2-cost blocker. If a character other than, if another Straw Hat would be removed, you can just trash this one instead. So not bad. Keeps your more important ones alive and whatnot. Plus, it's removed by an effect, so not KO, return to deck or hand or whatever. Definitely want to have that against certain matchups. Next is another 2-cost blocker on play mill 3 or trash 3. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm used to that, but trash 3. Then out of it main trash him. Since you lead a Straw Hat, add a Straw Hat character other than Chopper when you're trash the hand. So add back any Straw Hat you need. You might have milled them off early and you need them. Well, Chopper can add them back where you need them. So it's not bad. Having them in trash is about the same as having them in hand, technically. Next is 2 Nami, blocker, and on play, rest 2 of your opponent's characters, cost 8 or less. And then in the turn, you get 5 Dawn active. Not bad. You do have some counter in here, so definitely want to have that. But just resting card to bypass blockers, go for game is always key. Speaking of blockers, we got more blockers. We got Zoro. He's a blocker. And then on your opponent's turn, if he could be rested, rest one of your other characters instead. So just so he can do his job and block. Next up is Pirate Docking 6. Very unique card on the combination. This character gains 6 costs, so he's 11. And so bypass a lot of effects under, well, you gotta be under 11 to, touch them. On play, trash 3 cards, top of your deck, and then you play 1 Straw Hat, but it costs 2 or less when you trash. So you can get the Chopper, get something back, Nami, Search, Zoro, block, whatever you need. Then we got 3 Brook. You can probably go 4, but I was fine with 3. I saw them enough. On play, rest one of your opponent's cards. So leader, dawn, stage, character, whatever you need to, whatever, rest whatever you want. But mainly a dawn or a character. Activate main, trash his character. If your leader is Straw Hat, set one of your character's base cost to 8 or less as active. So it makes somebody untap, go back to active. And like I said, especially if you attacking them already, you can do this, untap them. And let's say you're at 0 deck, do that, untap them, and you go for game. With the main target kind of could be Luffy. He's a double attack. On play, if your leader is multicolor, set 4 down active. You just can't play no character 5 cost or more anymore after that on play. But good double attack just to hit early, get in. We do have ways to get him going. Or you can go for another big finale. Another Luffy. This is the Nightmare Luffy. Very good effect. I think a lot of black decks are using this now. That has a lot in trash, like Ode, Lucci, if you use extra regulation, or Crocodile also uses Luffy now. But what he does is, if you have 10 or more in trash, this character's base power becomes 9, so 7 to 9, and gains 10 costs, plus 10. If you have 20 or more in trash, during your opponent's turn, your leader's base power becomes 7, so Brook's is 7 costs. And if you have 30 or more in trash, which is very easy to do, this character gains 1k power. So he'll be at 9 and then be at 10. So not bad. Very powerful. Definitely will be a final hit once you get him ready. Depending on how many you got out there. And last but not least for characters, we got good old Nami. She's really good. If your leader is Straw Hat, you can play one of your Straw Hat type characters from your trash, 7 or less. So you got the Luffy, you got the green Luffy, you got the Brook. Play whatever you need. And then that character gets rushed this turn, so really great. Definitely phenomenal. With Chopper, you definitely add Nami back in the hand just to enable all of that, for sure. Or if you haven't already, get another piece. But she's great. Definitely run 4. And moving on to events, not much. 3 Luna, probably can go more, but I think 2 was good. You can probably run 3 or 4. Next is 3 Demon Aura, just one 3k counter, or activate main, rest 3 on, and rest 2 of your opponent's cards. And last but not least, we got Swallow Bond event. Rest 1 of your Dawn, really your Straw Hat, trash top 5 of your deck, just to help you get going, milling more, which you should be doing already. Other than that, counter, trash a card from hand, 3k counter to leader character. So we lost the other black 0 cost. We got the new one now, so definitely great. We'll have the other ones coming soon. But that's the deck. Like I said, very unique, very trash oriented. So a lot of people like that. It's like the strategy, play from trash or mill out. You just got to make sure you kind of plan ahead, and if you know you're going to deck out right away, make sure you have a kill turn, which your opponent might be waiting for. They know when it's coming, so just got to make sure you execute it accordingly. So very technical deck to be sure to be used. So hey, somebody will make it work like my friend did. Congrats to him. Congrats to Microwave. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. We got done with all the OP-15s, leaders. So we're definitely going to be touching up on some older decks with the newer cards and newer strategies. So definitely stay tuned for that. See what I've been cooking up. Definitely been playtesting. We got like 4 days of play in a week now, so definitely more to crank up and pump in. So definitely have it uploaded soon. Definitely click the notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I go upload videos. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, like the videos, and comment down below. See y'all on the next one. Take care. Have a good one. Peace out.